Good afternoon, everyone. Trace has a gorgeous new kit, and it's called Witch's Tea Party, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I know you will all love it. I'm having to do this video in parts because I'm having my windows taken out, and there's 11 of them. Downstairs, next door and upstairs are also having all their windows taken out, and people across the street. So it's really, really noisy, and trying to get to do a video is like really impossible. So I'm going to send you over to the next bit of video that I've already done, which is the flip through, and then I'll come back and show you this one that I've already made and how to put the folio together. Hi guys, this is the flip through bit of Tracie's beautiful kit, Witch's Tea Party. I will do the other bits separate because I want to cut this one up to do the basic folio, not the one that I showed you first. So we've got the cover A and D. Now if you look at the top here, we've got panel C here and panel D here. When you're cutting these out, have a paper clip and cut these out so you've got them in your paper clip, and then all the bits of panel C put together, all the bits of panel A put together. That way it's so easy to put this together. There's a lot of togethers in that, wasn't there? So we have this bit and this bit, and these make the actual folio. If you see like that, that'll be your folio. Then we've got panels here that go on the back because you print on the back, and it traces on this lovely gorgeous crinkled paper here for the back. So you'll put these in the same places on the back. And then we've got pockets and mini tags. This here is absolutely lovely when it's put together, which I'll show you shortly. You cut this out and fold these up, and then you have your little bits here that you put on and make your closure, and these go on the underneath, and then you can put your tag or whatever you want in the middle of it. Beautiful tags. Tracie doesn't like pink. Well, I'm not over keen on pink. I used to years ago to love pink, but nowadays I'm more autumnal colours, but I do like purple. And poor Tracie struggled like hell with this kit because obviously it's not the colours she's used to doing, but my goodness, she's put some work in it. If you look at the amount of things that she's cut out, as in digitally cut out and placed on this, you know, you've got your butterflies here, you've got your star here, there's all these flowers, and the paintbrush changed different colours, and look at this wee teapot in here, and this cat. Okay, right the way through this kit there are black cats, and you have to count them, and then go on to Tracie's YouTube and see if you can tell her how many cats there are in this wonderful kit. See, look, he's hiding there, peeking through there. You will want to go through and count them 2 or 3 times because there's a lot. See, he's poking through there. He's all over the place. He's coming. And of course, thankfully, she put a Capo crow in here because we love to have our crows in these kits from Tracie. But it's absolutely lovely. I mean, she really has put her heart and soul into it. I mean, and the amount of work is incredible. You can see it if you know all the different layers that she's had to use on this. Now, this is like your panel, and then this goes on the top. So you'll have your pocket. And even that in itself, to try and get that the same size as that and get that cut down there, know that the tag will fit in it, and this is the tag that goes in it. You know, there's a lot of work involved in this kit, but it's beautiful. And it's different. It's totally different, isn't it? Now you could, this actual kit that you've got here, if you print the whole lot off, you can actually make 2 folios, not just one. What you actually need to print off twice are these bits. You would just need to print off these bits, right, that make the actual folio, and the panels that just go on the back. The rest of it, you've got enough to make 2 folios from, because she's given you loads and loads of different ways of doing it. You can put your tags, not your tags, your pockets on one way or on the other way, and things like that. And it's a fabulous kit. So I'm going to leave that now leave that with you now, and I'm going to go and cut this up and make the basic folio and show you it with the one that I've done. Hi guys, so this is all cut out, and I've put all the little tabbies on, so I know this is panel D, and got B stuck there, so let's stick them up at the back, then I'll know which one's which, and that one's A. And then you've got C. So they're all the extra bits, the bits that you're going to put on after you've made the main folio. And then underneath, these are all the tags that I've not cut out yet, because this is really about just seeing how to put the thing together. So keep these on until you've got your bits, and once you start going, you'll realise where you're going, because Tracie has made all the individual bits to fit, you know, like these pockets here will only fit panel C. Panel D, only these will go on panel D. Okay, so they need to go on where she said they should go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to join this together, and it's a long girl, this one. So this one is going to go on here. Now, as Tracie said, make sure you get it the right way round. Oh, we've all done that, haven't we? And how many times have we sewn in a signature and the signature's upside down? Or some of the pages, you know, the odd few pages, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, can I get away with this? Do you think I'll be all right if I just leave it like that? Will anybody notice? Oh, I can hear wee man downstairs. Declan's 4. You know, he's a live wire, his little Declan. He really is. He's a right live wire. He just loves playing with his brothers. He should be stuck there. That's it. So once you've got to this stage, now I have already scored all the lines. You'll see all the lines when you're doing it. So all I've got to do is bend along the lines that I've scored, which makes it easier. This is the hardest bit, it's just getting it glued together and getting all the lines scored and then folding. And once you've got that bit, you'll see where you're going and you'll see how this comes together. So once that's it, isn't it? Flip that open, flip that open, flip that open. Easy. Yeah. So this bit here, which I'm hoping you can see, I'm going to make sure I'm permanently in the right place, is D. So you pick up your panel Ds, okay? So panel D are going to go here. So let's close that up, take panel D off the front of here, and a little bit of tabby, and panel D from here. Now, the one thing about panel D is there's a special tag for panel D, and that is to go inside your pocket, because you're going to be able to pocket on this one. So when you are placing the pieces on, you will notice, now let's get my ruler so you can see where the score line is. That's where the score line is, right there. And if you place this correctly, you'll have a little bit of an outline going all the way around. Tracie has really, really ingeniously put this together. She's so clever at the mechanical side of putting things together, our Tracie. She really is. Now, we've been talking about Black Friday today. What a thing to be thinking about. And we're still in August. Kirsty's my grandkids' mum. Of some of them. Of 3 of them. And she likes me to keep her straight on when she gets her money, things like this, and when she should be buying this and when she should be buying that. And she's already started her shopping, bless her, for Christmas. But she's found this, you know, like a batik kit. It's something like that. I mean, I couldn't see it too well on the photo, but it's obviously for dyeing things. And Emily, she's 8, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, you really want that in your house? Do you want your house changing colour? So I was just telling you, do realise this is dye, don't you? Oh dear. Oops, put there. All done. So where are we? B? No. C. Now you have a choice. Okay, on C, you can put your one that way, or you can put it that way. Or why have I got that one? That one's for panel A. I know that's panel A. That's in the wrong place. Panel B, panel A. That's it. I've swapped backing papers over. Right, that's the back. So obviously you're going to put your panel on first, and then you can decide whether you want it to go that way or whether you want that way. And last time I did it that way, so this time I'll do it the other way. So you've got all these extra bits, so you really are going to be making 2, which I think is lovely. And once you get the knack of how you're putting this together, you're only going to print off what you actually need. I love this glue. It's the Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive. I've been using it for quite some time. I did have the art glitter. I used to use the art glitter at one stage, but I do prefer this. I know Angela Kerr, bless her, she's our envelope lady, isn't she, Angela? She was the one who did all the wonderful envelope makes. I mean, she does loads of things, but that's how we tend to remember her, for the envelope makes. That's not going to go on, are you? That's the thing, you have to stand up when you're putting these on, don't you? Go straight, please, because if not, you're just going to have to stay wonky. And I'll give you to Kirsty and she won't notice. I'm not going to let that go. It's just going to I'm going to have to stand up and put it on, because otherwise I am going to be constantly looking at that and saying that's wrong. It's like if you're doing knitting and you've got a funny stitch. If you don't get it in the right place or you don't undo it, it is going to annoy you permanently. And every time somebody puts that jumper on, you're going to notice it, aren't you? One wee stitch. Let's get this on there. Like that. Get that popped on there. So, do you all make for Christmas? I used to do a lot of knitting, and I can remember one year I made 10 adult Aran cardigans. I must have been exhausted by the end of it. Oh dear. We had a knitting business in those days and was selling garments in Covent Garden, but I can remember actually making for the family all these jumpers. My days, that was fun. I'm just doing A because it happens to be there. It's like, years ago I used to make all my own Christmas cards. I think nowadays it's, some get them handmade, some don't. Gosh, I used to do for mine and for work and... Beautiful, isn't it? I just love this. Love this panel. I really do. This is the last one. Right, so panel A. Now with panel A, you've got these 2 little guys here. These are your fastenings because you're going to do your wraparound fastening. Let me just get the right. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Pair of scissors. I can hear train noises from downstairs now. They must be playing trains. Let's just pop them out. And then another one. Okay. And then obviously you need more to make it a bit thicker. Pop, pop, pop. It's stuck in there. Come on out. So what sort of things do you like making for Christmas now? Do you make cards still? I think a lot of us used to make loads of cards. Because I think that's where a lot of us come from, is the card making. And I used to do a lot of knitting for the grandkids. They always used to get a new jumper at Christmas. That was without fail. Or a cardigan or something. And you think, gosh, I don't have the energy these days. Right, so they're built up for the... Oops. I do. Have I got 3 there? Yes, I have. That one had stuck to the bottom. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. I think we're all quite masters at making these fastenings now, aren't we? That one. That one. Now, this is the fastening. This is what you're going to be doing for your fastening. So, you've got a pocket that will go at the top there and a pocket that will go there. And then these will go on and you're going to do your twiddle with your string. Okay? So, these are the top bits. You fold that there and then you fold that little on there with the pussycat. And you're cute. There he is. Has anybody counted how many cats are in this kit yet? I have, and it's a perfect number. It's absolutely the perfect number for the, you know, what the whole theme is, you know, the witch's tea party. It's just absolutely perfect for it. I did giggle when I found out how many there were. And I know Tracie and her humour, that would definitely be what she did it for. Foxy Rag. Foxy Rag's out today. If you're not already subscribed, please go over and subscribe to Tracie's channel. There's a lot of work goes into the Foxy Rag. Now what I should have done is I should have stuck that underneath there, but never mind. I'll have to just go straight on top now. That's what happens when you're talking and you're constructing. You're supposed to put these down first and then stick the panel on top, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So yeah, I'll put the link below to subscribe to the Foxy Rag, to our Trace, her emails, because she gives some lovely, lovely freebies away. And the information inside is just lovely. A lot of thought and attention goes into it. And it does take them a long time to do. And of course, they don't charge anymore. You know, you're getting this as a freebie now. So as you can see, this goes together really quickly and really easily. I mean, I've not put this on because I'll be messing about. I'm just trying to show you where everything goes for now. I'll put that on later. But this is where it will go, and then you've got this panel here. It's just because if you've got your ABCs and you've got them right, it just falls together. Now, if you want to sew, you've got all the sewing that you can do. And you can add ruffles and whatever you really want to on this. Once you get going, you could knock these up as gifts in no time at all. Maybe if you're having a Halloween party, you might want to give these to people. Or if you know Wiccans. We have a lot of them around. Right, so that is the one I put on last time. So I won't use that one. And then you've got the reverse one. And then you've got these pockets. You've got a big pocket. And you've got these littler pockets. Littler pockets, that's really good English, that, isn't it? Yeah. So you can put that one on top of that one and put that one on. But I think I'm going to put on the frogs. I absolutely love these frogs, I really do. And then save the other bits for the back. You don't have to put stuff on the back. It's up to you whether you want to put stuff on the back or not. But you can see there's lots and lots left over. So you can definitely easily make 2. it is so weird not to hear drilling. I mean, they've even had to do Jodie's bathroom downstairs again. There was a leak. Now, my bathroom was done about 1.5 years ago, and this leak must have been going on since then. And what happened is, when they put the loo in, the pipe that goes into the wall has like this sort of, it's about, it's sort of, it's gathered up like this concertina thing that goes in, and it's a seal. And they'd apparently bodged it because they didn't have one. And this bodged bit, it was just a tiny, tiny trickle that was coming out of it. But poor Jodie's had to have part of her wall replaced. Obviously, I've not noticed because it wasn't happening up here. It was happening downstairs. So we've had all that drilling and all going on around here. It's really weird not hearing workmen around here, just hearing the kids. So that is what your folio will look like. Okay, it's really simple. Tracie's done a how-to as well. So you've got here with your pocket in. Here, I'll put this pocket in. And I've got a different pocket here. And this is your, where you stick your stuff in there. I'm keeping things. I'm trying to take them off before I lose them. And it just closes up like this. Like that. Flip. And that's your folio. Really quick and easy to put together, and then you play with it. So let me now show you how I've done mine. It's completely different. Sorry about the shadows. I'm not too sure why they're saving the shadows, because it isn't that dark out today. Right, I've made a little dangle for mine. Let me just unclip the little dangle and then undo this. And that's my tie. Okay. Egg Capocro. I do love my Egg Capocros. I think they're wonderful. I mean, Tracie, I say to each time, make sure you've got Edgar in it. So here, this is that lovely shaped tag, which I think is really, really lovely. I've made up some words on Word on the PC and printed them off, and then put some, I had a sort of a beigey colour plain paper that I was able to print over it, or you could use coffee paper if you wanted to change the colour, or just ink. These little shapes actually came off of my scan and cut, and I made them as small as I could get them. But we've still got all the lovely silhouettes that Tracie did for the collab, the matchboxes, Creep on June. So if you've got them hanging around, you can use them in this as well, couldn't you? I've even put a little hat there. This is the back, so I left the black back as it was. Here, as you can see, I used that tag going that way. There's a little teapot there that I cut out. And these are my little tags. The tags are just so lovely. You can't do much to them because they are full. You don't really want to distract from what you already have there. Look, there's the pussycat peeking out there, and another little one there. But you do need to play the game and go and see how many cats you can find. I'd love to know how many you find. I really do. It's a fabulous gift. It is. So, here we go. In here, in this pocket. Yeah, which is tea party. Got some cake. I'll put them back in there. And then here we've got the little ones, little pockets. Like that. I love these shoes. But these toads are my favourite. I just love the toads. I really love the toads. And here you can see my little thingy here. It's all been done up. So you just flick him open. And flick him open. Now I've put a pocket inside here. So I've put my tags in so they wouldn't fall out. Because knowing me, if I put a big tag in there, it'll fall out. So there's a couple of them there. And then I've made a little tuck spot here as well with some paper on in, so it could be a secret tuck pot in that one. So then you're just fastening back up again. These are so easy to do, aren't they, as a fastening? So that's the 3 there. Then on this one, I've got some more little tags. So there's not a lot you want to put on these tags. You just want to keep them quite simple. That's why I used the silhouettes, and silhouettes just turned out perfectly for it. Then you go this way. That's the pack which I've left as it is. That's the front. See? It just looks so different once you've sort of put a bit of fluff on it, doesn't it? This is just, you know, your crinkled seam binding. Just made a difference, completely different look to it altogether. I'll say they're so quick and easy to put together. I love folios. I really do love making folios. They're so versatile, and you can put flips and flaps and do them whichever way you like. Hang on, I'm just going to put my back on my pin, the bulb pin, and then add him on there. So I'll say this is just such a quick and easy thing to do, and it's the sort of thing you do in an evening, and then you sort of suddenly think, oh, well, I can do something different there. I can do something different on that one. And I know you'll have so much fun making these. They're just really, really such a fun thing to make. So I'm not normally a pink person. I mean, I love lilac and violet, those sort of colours, and green. But I'm more of an autumnal colour person. But it just works. It just works so perfectly, all of this together. I mean, look at these. You've got hinges on them. So I'd love to know how many cats you think are in this kit. I would really love to know. And have fun. Go over and have a look at Tracie's store, because she's got some fabulous things going in there. Lots of new things all the time. And I know you'll have fun. Lovely to see you. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.